So the U.S. national team lost to Denmark 3-2, and this is when you know it's really bad. Danish forward Nicklas Bendtner, who's been the butt of countless jokes over recent years, well, he looked like a world beater against the U.S. He got all 3 goals, his first ever hat trick for Denmark, courtesy of the U.S. Not exactly a badge of honor, but lay off Bendtner. MLS expansion side LAFC, they got dibs. There's just something about Denmark. The last time the U.S. allowed a hat trick, 1997 against Denmark, Bendtner was 9 years old. So amid the rain, the long balls, the emergency defending, and overall sloppiness, here are 5 takeaways from this one. All we'll be hearing about for the next week is how the U.S. collapsed yet again. I mean, they were up twice in this game on the road, and at this point, the stats are pretty damning. Do they know how far the wet American cow guy had to travel for this game? Now for some positives. Jozy Altidore, a goal and an assist in this one, and if you haven't seen them, do yourself a favor, hop online. They were pretty. Look, Altidore is arguably having his best run of form in recent years, based on how he's looked with Toronto FC and now the U.S. He's got confidence, personality, a great touch, and he was cool in the box on that second goal. Definitely something to hang your hat on. Altidore's club teammate, Michael Bradley, was captain for the first time. Only took him 94 caps to do it. It coincided with one of his better performances in a U.S. shirt in a long, long time. We're not going to necessarily credit the armband for that. He had the foot surgery taken care of, and he just looked like his old box-to-box self. There you go, another positive to salvage from this one. But it wouldn't be a U.S. national team game if there wasn't someone playing in a spot they're not accustomed to. Against Denmark, it was Alejandro Bedoya, attacking midfielder by trade, defensive midfielder on this day. Now, Bedoya can point to the coaches for being played out of position, but he can only point to himself for that hair. Another guy, Gyasi Zardes, is a forward in MLS and at times plays as a winger. Against Denmark, he was playing as an interior midfielder, so a guy who needs space to run in was instead bogged down in traffic. Oh, and Fabian Johnson was playing out of position. The lineup says he was playing at left mid. I just didn't see him all game. Look, if your back line has Michael Orozco in it, it's not exactly a good starting point. The guys who played there on the back four, not just Orozco, they had a good play here and there, but they also had some head scratchers, man. I'd like to believe Jurgen Klinsmann was referring to that inconsistency when he said after the game, I think the back line overall did a fine job. Look, the silver lining to all of this, the next game is right around the corner. March 31st against Switzerland, but it is against Switzerland, number 12 in the world. So we shall see. Talk to you then.